cohort prime, maybe some more. I know they've really enjoyed this. Well, let's just say it all-girl Friday extravaganza. They really enjoyed working with your beautiful young ladies. Voice and Diction class is a very specialized class where we are really trying to get the students, the young actors and actresses, to utilize a very important and often underdeveloped talent that actors need to work on. And really anybody. Have good control of your speech is just a great gift. So I know they've enjoyed working with them. They're just going to show you a few things that they've done over the course of the 12 weeks. You can't show everything in a half an hour, but they're going to show some highlights. And this is the last class, and that's the thing. You might not want to take flashes while they're working. Maybe afterwards we can take some pictures. Okay, I'll turn things over to Amy and Rosemary.
Well, thank you all very much for coming today. We would like to invite you to a rehearsal of ours because we really feel that this type of work is something that is ongoing and it's all very much a work in progress. And Rosemary and I still talk all the time about how to achieve certain dialects and what to do with our voices. So we're going to treat this way because this whole class has been for us much more of a workshop type environment because we've really focused on the technique of voice and diction and in creating dialect. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up to show you some of the things that we do when we're warming up and to get the girls ready to work. And then we'll take our places and do a little bit of Shakespeare's sonnets. And then we're going to do sort of a staged reading version of Tartuffe by Moliere. We chose pieces that have a distinct rhythm and meter because that's, I think, some of the easiest way to grasp a dialect is when you have a very clear meter to work with. So, anything some of like to say?
No, I will be orchestrating this little.
Oh, okay. So, we're going to say long. Working on the British now. Circle up. Let's do Betty Botter. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter.
Betty Botter bought a bit of butter.
But said she, this butter's bitter.
But said she, this butter's bitter.
If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
So Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
So Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
And put it in her bitter batter.
And put it in her bitter batter.
Which made Betty Botter's bitter batter a bit better.
Which made Betty Botter's bitter batter a bit better.
Put a drop of dog. Very good. Now we're just going to take one line of our sonnet, okay? And we're going to throw it across the circle. Alright? We're going to throw it right back and forth right down here. And so we're really working on extending through the end of the line, not dropping off the ends of our lines, alright? Okay. I have seen roses damasked red and white.
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 I have seen roses damasked red and white. I have seen roses damasked red and white.
I have seen roses damasked red and white.
I have seen roses damasked red and white.
I have seen roses damasked red and white.
I have seen roses damasked red and white.
Good. Okay. Do you guys have keep going. Okay, Sarah, lead us in one more. Here we go. Take a line from the left. Not perfect, all right? Pull it forward. Take a breath. Pull it forward.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
Do it again. You drop that. Do it again.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
Good.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
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 As an unperfect
Drop.
actor.
Drop. Go.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
As an unperfect actor on the stage.
Ah, very good. Okay, don't let the ends of your lines drop off. Then it's a springboard. Okay, ready? Okay, go ahead and take your place.
Our first will be sonnets from Shakespeare in the standard British dialect.
And Rosemary and I are going to step in for the end, for the last one.
Yes, this is practice.
As an unperfect actor on the stage, who with his fears puts beside his part, or some fierce thing replete with too much rage, whose strength's abundance weakens his own heart.
So I, for fear trust, forget to say the perfect ceremony of love's right, and in mine own love's strength seem to decay, or charge with burthen of mine own love's might.
Oh, let my looks be than the eloquence and gentle soldiers of my speaking breast, who plead for love and look for recompense, more than that tongue that more hath more expressed.
Oh, learn to read what silent love hath writ, to hear with eyes belong to love's fine wit. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when its alteration finds, or bends with remover to remove.
Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star that with every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown,
Although his height be taken.
whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken.
Love not time's fool, though rosy lips on cheeks, within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and untrue me through, I never writ, no man ever loved.
That time of year thou mayst me behold, when yellow leaves all none or few do hang, upon those boughs which shake against the cold, bare prune choirs where late the sweet birds sang.
In me thou seest the twilight of such day, as after sunset fadeth in the west, which by and by black night doth take away, death's second self that seals up all in rest.
In me thou seest the glowing of such fire, that on the ashes of its youth doth lie, as the deathbed whereon it must expire, consumed with that which it was nourished by.
This thou perceivest which makes thy love more strong, to love that well which thou must leave ere long.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coal is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, then white than her breasts are done. If hairs be wires, the black wires grow on her head.
I have seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks.
I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground.
And yet by heaven I think my love as rare, as any she belied with false compare.
Next scene will be from Tartuffe, one of my favorites. We hope you enjoy this. This will be done in pipe organ mode.
In the French dialect.
In the French dialect. All right. Ready, ladies? Voilà, Monsieur Thibault.
Voilà, Monsieur Thibault.
Voilà, Madame Thibault.
Voilà, Madame Thibault.
Voilà, Monsieur et Madame Thibault.
Voilà, Monsieur et Madame Thibault.
The first line. Come, come, Fleetfoot. It's time I left this place.
Come, come, Fleetfoot. It's time I left this place.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Oui. Very bien.
we
Okay. And
Come, come, people, this time I left this place.
I can't keep up, you walk at such a pace.
Don't trouble, child, no need to throw me out. It's not your manners I'm concerned about.
We merely pay you as your impact we owe. It's fact we owe, but otherwise hurry must you go.
I must. This house appalls me. No one ever will listen for a single minute. They all, children
text and spears. I offer good advice, but you won't hear. You all beg and chatter on and on. It's like a madhouse with zookeeper gone.
Yes! Girl, you talk too much, and I'm afraid you're far too saucy for a lady's maid. You push it everywhere and have your say.
But
You grow more foolish every day. Just think, my grandson should be such a dunce. I've said 100 times, I've said it once, that if you keep the course on which you started, you'll leave your worthy father broken-hearted.
I think
And you, his sister, seem so pure, so shy, so innocent, and so demure. But you know what they say about still waters. I pity parents with secretive daughters.
now one there.
And as for you, child, let me add that your behavior is extremely bad. And a poor example for these children, too. Their dear dead mother did far better than you. You're much too free with money, and I'm distressed to see you so elaborately dressed. When it's one husband that one aims to please, one has no need of costly frivolities.
Oh, madame, really?
You are her brother, sir, and I respect and love you. But if you were my son, this lady's good and pious spouse, I wouldn't make you welcome in my house. You're full of worldly counsels, which I fear unsuitable for decent folk to hear. I've spoken bluntly, sir, but it behooves us not to mince words when righteous fervor moves us.
Young man Tartuffe is full of all species.
And Practice is precisely what he preaches. He's a fine man and should be listened to. I would not hear him mocked by few like you.
Good God, do you expect me to submit to the tyranny of that cowardly hypocrite? Must we forego our joys and satisfactions because that bigot censors all our actions?
To hear him talk and he talks all the time, there's nothing one can do that's not a crime. He rails at everything, your dear Tartuffe. Whatever he reproves, deserves reproof. He's out to save your souls, none of you should love him as my son would have you do.
Oh no, grandmother, I could never take to such a rascal, even for my father's sake. That's how I feel, and I shall not dissemble. His every action makes me seethe and tremble with helpless anger, and I have no doubt that he and I will shortly have it out.
Surely it is your shame and their disgrace to see this man usurp the master's place, to see this beggar who, when first he came, had not a shoe as he's doing to his name. So far forget himself that he behaves as if the house were his and we his slaves.
Well, mark my words, your souls will fare far better if you obey his precepts to the letter.
You see him as a saint, I am fallen off. In fact, I see right through him. He is a fraud.
Nonsense.
His man wants the same or worse. I'd not trust either with a penny purse.
I can't say what the servant's morals may be. His own great goodness I can guarantee. You all regard him with distaste and fear, because he tells you what you love to hear. Condemn your sins, point out your moral flaws, and humbly strive to further heaven's cause.
If sin is all that bothers him, why is it? He's so upset when folks drop in to visit. Is heaven so outraged by a social call that he must prophesy against us all? I'll tell you what I think. If you ask me, he's jealous of my misplaced company.
Brother, she's not alone, child and companion of all your promiscuous entertaining. Why, the whole neighborhood of City. But I know by all of these characters they'll come and go, with the crowd of guests parading in and out and noisy servants lighting about. And all of this, I'm sure there's nothing vicious. Now why give people cause to be suspicious? They need no cause. They'll talk in any case. Madame, the world would be a joyless place. I'm feeling what malicious tongues might say. If we locked our doors and turned our friends away, and even if one did so dreary a thing, do you think those tongues would cease their chattering? One can't fight slander, it's a losing battle. Let's strive to live by conscious, clear decrees, and let the gossips gossip as they please.
If they always talk against us, I know the source. It's Daphne and her little husband, of course. Those who have greatest cause for guilt and shame are quickest to besmirch a neighbor's name.
When there's a chance for libel, they never miss it. When something can be made to seem illicit, they offer at once to spread the joyous news, adding to the fact what fantasies say too. By talking of their neighbors' indiscretions, they seek to camouflage their own transgressions, hoping that others' innocent affairs will lend a hue of innocence to theirs, or that their own black guilt will come to seem part of a general shady color scheme.
All that is quite irrelevant. I doubt that anyone more virtuous and the best than dear or relevant or wrong. And I'm informed that she condemns your mode of life was most vehemently.
Oh yeah, she's strict, devout, and has no taint. Of worldliness in short, she seems a saint. But it is with time we've taught her that disguise. She's thus because she can't be otherwise. So long as her attractions could enthrall, she flaunts and flirted and enjoyed it all. But now that they're no longer what they were, she quits our world as fast as quitting her, and wears a veil of virtue to conceal her bankrupt beauty and her lost appeal. That's what becomes of old conquests today, distressed when all their lovers fall away. They see no recourse but to plagues approve, and so confer our style on solitude. Thereafter they're severe with everyone, condemning all our actions, pardoning none, and claiming to be pure, austere, and zealous, when if the truth were known, they're merely jealous, and cannot bear to see another know the pleasures time has forced them to forego.
That sort of talk is what you like to hear. Therefore you'll have us all keep still, my dear, while Madame rattles on the livelong day. Nevertheless, I mean to have my say. I tell you that you're blessed to have Tartuffe, dwelling as my son's guest beneath this roof, that heaven has sent him to forestall its wrath by leading you once more to the true path. All that he reprehends is reprehensible, and that you better heed him and be sensible. These visits, balls, and parties in which you revel are nothing but inventions of the devil. One never hears the words that's edifying, nothing but chaff and foolishness and lying, as well as vicious gossip in which one's neighbor is cut to bits with every foil and saber. People of sense are driven half insane at such affairs when noise and folly reign. And reputations perish thick and fast, as a wise preacher said on Sunday last. Parties are towers of Babylon because the guests all Babylon with never a pause. And then he told a story which I see. I heard that laughter and I saw that wink.
You may take your pictures now. Thank you very much for sharing the girls. We just had a ball.
I worked really, really hard.
Yeah.
We take the chairs off.
Okay. You thought of it. You got to have a nice some odd, whatever you.